Imagine this. SWIFT is a BRICS payment system. Okay. I'm going to give you compelling evidence today why I think so. Right. And I know you've heard this with a lot of people who talk about like XRP and stuff like this, but maybe we see a turn of the switch event with SWIFT. Okay. So we're going to get into this today and more. As always, I'm going to hit you with my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up, crypto warriors? What is up, Black Roo crew? We talking Swift today, right? Okay. Let's see. What's up? Let's see who's in the chat here. My guy E. Shout out to E, moderator in our Telegram. Shout out to E. He keeps it really moving in that Telegram. Posting things, making people having people be active. I appreciate him. What's up, E? I see he says he reached out to me. I'll be sure to check that out, brother. What is up? The Metaverse president, Black Roo invested with the Indigo Saint accent on it, bro. Shout out to the Indigo Saint. He's the guy who does the music in the beginning. Award-winning. Put some respect on his name. Award-winning African artist. Check out his channel, The Third Eye. He collaborates with my guy, my bro, Underdog Research. Shout out to Shook Focus as well. We've been on this Swift stuff, and we're gonna keep it going. Some very interesting news. Like Swift has been moving without Bitcoin, and it's just crazy, guys. If this doesn't make you excited about Swift, I don't know what does, right? Bitcoin is just languishing, moving low 60s, low or high 60s, low 70s, and it's been moving that way for quite a little while now. And Swift just boom, right? I need to get that Indigo Saint download link. I need to post that on Spotify while you're playing, because I do own the rights to that song, and I love it. It perfectly meets the channel. Indigo showed out, man. He showed out on that one. He just showed out now. Shout out to Janet Hayes. What's up, Janet? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Let's go ahead, share the screen here. So I've been just really intrigued about what we've been seeing here with, let's see here, with Swift. And there's a lot of reason to think that there's some things going on with Swift and BRICS. First of all, there's a lot of de-dollarization news going on. Again, shout out to my guy E. He just posted some things in the chat. A few different things on BRICS. He didn't know I was going to do this show today, but it just happened to compliment. So appreciate that, brother. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the chat here, or look at the Telegram here. Definitely, guys, it's free. It's free. The Telegram here. We got general chat. We got conspiracy, because I kind of like that. Positive man channels, but of course, crypto stuff, artificial intelligence, lending, DeFi platform, all of that. So check out the Telegram, and if you want to take a step up from there, come visit the Patreon. I might just release, I think, my next Clean Spark play on Patreon. It's not a crypto, it's a stock. But yeah, let's get into this whole de-dollarization kind of BRICS news. There's been a lot going on with that lately. Shout out to this person here, Concerned Citizen. Let me just make sure you guys can see that. You can. Okay. So here's a post from Concerned Citizen on Twitter or X. Definitely go check him out. It says, it's accelerating towards the breaking point. Saudi Arabia ditches 50-year petrodollar deal with Shaw, the U.S. military protection in exchange for oil trade using the world's reserve currency, the dollar. Russia suspends trading the U.S. dollars in Moscow Stock Exchange. China dumps the largest amount of U.S. Treasury bonds in one go, 53.3 billions worth. Okay. This should be headline news everywhere. Legacy media are barely touching it. Of course, they are barely touching it. The Great Western financial reset will very shortly be upon us, and things will become more turbulent than a Boeing with a trans. Wow, I'm just gonna not touch that last part there, but yeah, great guys, great. So and you know how I kind of feel about all this type of stuff. We don't have to go through that, but if you were to believe, right, that this is going to be the downfall of the dollar, I could definitely even think that maybe those in power know, and people in power maybe know that we're shifting from the dollar to the BRICS currencies. Everything has a cycle, right? So maybe it's not the dollar's turn anymore. Maybe it's the BRICS nation's turn, right? Maybe the dollar doesn't completely collapse. Of course, maybe. I know Concerned Citizen is saying that there's going to be the collapse of the US dollar. But again, remember, we have people like PayPal, and we covered this a couple shows ago. Definitely check out those shows. You got PayPal with the PayPal USD. You got Ripple creating their own USD stablecoin. So maybe the dollar doesn't completely die, but maybe BRICS will be, in the BRICS nations currencies, mainly the yuan, right, will be the new dollar, right? And it will eclipse the dollar, and the dollar will have to take a back seat to the BRICS currencies, to the yuan, and the dollar will just be less than, you know what I mean? A little less than. So all of these are concerning things. I have a couple articles going a little deeper into that. Russia hit by new U.S. sanctions, halts the dollar and euro trade on the main borders. I think that's how you say that. So this is interesting because you're getting to come from a different perspective. Concerned Citizen kind of said it, like from the collapse of the dollar perspective. And from this perspective, they're saying, okay, well, it's in response to U.S. sanctions. Okay, right? So it says U.S. sanctions in dollar and euro trade, or sanctions in dollar and euro trade on the biggest bourse. U.S. says it's targeting financing of war economy. And apparently Putin is doing things where he's aiming things at us and certain things like that. This is what's said in the media. Take that as what you will, right? Some banks immediately jack up the price of buying dollars, and here it is. New U.S. sanctions against Russia have forced an immediate suspension of trading in dollars and euros on its leading financial marketplace, the Moscow Exchange. Okay, so there's that. And again, we had Saudi Arabia in a 50-year petrodollar agreement with the U.S. With no new agreement in place, Saudi Arabia will now sell in multiple currencies. So not just exclusive. So they're not just completely ditching the dollar, but they're not exclusively using the dollar anymore. So now they're going to use, Chinese yuan or RMB, because remember, the yuan is just like, I think they use that. I think Chinese RMB is what they actually really use in China. And the yuan is something that is like reserved for the banks. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. This is what I've heard, I think. So Chinese are RMB, euros, yen, yuan, instead of exclusively in US dollars. So very, very interesting there. And all while all of this is happening, if we look at Swift price has been moving. Okay. Now, this doesn't even really truly tell a tale here. If we look at it on the day chart, I'm going to shut some things off here. Let's shut that off. And let's hide that. Let me see. Okay, everybody's here. Okay, let me see who came in here while we're continuing here. Been posting to Taylor Swift channels. Is Swifty her official crypto? What's up, Jay? Rich J. No, this is not Taylor Swift's official coin, but there's no, this is not her official coin. This is Swift coin, and it doesn't have anything to do with Taylor Swift. But you know, Swift, if you want, Taylor has been hot this year. If you wanna talk about Taylor a little bit, she has been hot this year. The Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and her and Travis Kelce was all people were talking about. But yeah, but no, this is not her official coin. What's up, Mystery Arcade Occult Multiversity? Check out my guy Kal-El here. He has his own channel on YouTube, and you can frequently find him on the Ronin Experience. Definitely check out my man's channel here. Appreciate you coming through, brother. As always, another fellow Detroiter here. Peace, 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 peace. What's up, Trust Truth? Wagwan, Ruel, and fam. Appreciate you, brother, as always. What's up, Andrew? Andrew, you got to tell me how to say your last name. Colo. Yeah, you got to tell me how to say that, bro. I really want to know how to say that. And what language is that last name, bro? Good strategy, Jay Rich. Underdog Research, what is up? Definitely check out my guy, Underdog Research. I know he put out some short form live stuff, and I saw that you had the shades on a couple on one of them, bro. Nice. Definitely check out his channel. Some of the best content, like actually, in my opinion, some of the best Swift content out there. Like I said, me, him, and Shook Focus collaborated on some Swift content, and I'm gonna toot our horn. I think we have the best Swift content out there. And mad thanks to Maximus Crypto, my guy Max. We do a show on his channel like every 2 weeks or so. Max had me on, Crypto Future had me on, all good channels that you guys should definitely go check out. So shout out to those brothers. Yeah, good to have you in the house, bro. Good to have you in the house. Oh, and there you go. You said it too. Wore my shades in honor of you, Black Root. I appreciate that, brother. I saw that. Let's see here. Okay, so now let's get back into this price action, guys. So this doesn't even tell the tale, really, if you look at it. But when you look at it in a week, now that really tells the tale. It went from about 4.5 to like 7, mid 7s, right? And it's kind of leveled past the 5 mark, okay? And all of this has been happening with all of this BRICS news being talked about. So I'm almost thinking, right? Call me crazy here. I'm almost thinking if something pops off where it's like the dollar is in trouble and BRICS is the next thing, maybe there's a flip of the switch for a Swift. I know it might sound crazy, might be a little out there, but maybe that happens because you can already see there was kind of a little, if you want to say, kind of flip of the switch there, right? In which what was that, like a 25, 30%, 40% jump? And one piece of news I just want to point out to you. You see here, guys, on June. Well, it's more clear actually this time on the date chart. On June 7th, where is it? June 7th, right here. One of the kind of biggest wicks, the biggest kind of lead up here, the biggest boner candle, if you will, on Swift happened when this news was put out. Okay, breaking: Russian president confirms BRICS is developing its own independent payment system. BRICS is working on our own independent payment system, free from political pressure, abuse, and external interference. This should really make you just like alarm bells should be going off in you guys' head right now, bro. Like, I got a ton of Swift. This makes me want to buy even more Swift. Not financial advice, just what I'm doing with my portfolio. Shout out for that. Oh my God, this this really fires me up about Swift. Okay, guys, like this is bigger than Taylor. All right, Taylor, you're all right. You're good, girl. You sell a lot of records, but this is bigger than Taylor. Swift to me, right? I don't know. I would love to know what you guys think about this. And some other exciting news, if you look at the TA, and we covered this a couple days ago before it even popped off. We covered this TA, right? If you look on the week chart, and we bring up some other kind of indicators here, we have the RSI, which is it's kind of high in the RSI in the overbought area. But if you look at the stochastic RSI, it looks like it's going to pop even more. It's down at the oversold area, right? Even despite all of this movement, it's at the oversold area in the week area, right? On the week chart. And if we're just going to take a little chart comparison and we look at Jasmy, right? Jasmy popped off. And it got, it got to the top of this, and this is still the week chart, right? It got to the top, and it popped off double, right? Or over double, right? And pulled back, right? Not to say that it's going to stop there. I think Jasmy's got way more in it, and this is just the first of another week cycle. You can see, like, it's kind of moving up every, like, what, for right now at least, every month and a half. So this was March 4th, and we got here to May 27th. So, about May 20th. So every month and a half. So again, now going back to Swift, this should make you really bullish about Swift. It's not even there yet. So if it gets there, we might just break that 1 cent. We might break 1 cent for the first time this year. The first time, I don't know, maybe in Swift's life span. But I know my guy Underdog covered this. Like, the high for Swift is not necessarily the best indicator of where Swift can be or will be. But still, if we take it from here, it's already eclipsed its high from years ago by the chart definition. And it looks like it's going to continue to go on to break even more highs here. And it looks like it's poised to break that 1 cent mark here very soon. Very soon. Who's pumped? I am. So let's go ahead and check out these comments, guys. If we post enough, then Taylor Swift has to comment. Then it moves in either way. Hey, I'm okay with that. We can bring some Swifties in here. Come on over, Taylor. We okay with you. We're okay with you, Taylor. We might thicken Taylor up a little bit, if you know what I mean. Come on through, Taylor. We got you. What's up, Esco 215? Peace to Ruel and the chat. What up, y'all? And I got my bro, the shades under me. I really appreciate that. And Rich J, appreciate your research, Rue. BRICS doesn't need a competing currency. They only need a settlement layer. And see, this is kind of the settlement layer when you really think about it, right? A couple shows back, like a few shows back, I showed you guys that Tron has a stable coin that matches with the yuan. So, and Swift supports Tron. So let's see if I can just pull that up right quick. Tron yuan stablecoin. When we were talking about BRICS a while ago, definitely have to check out that show. But all of these things Swift supports. And let's see. So yeah, Tether launches yuan pegged stablecoin on Tron. And this was, years ago. And it's something like here, KuCoin and Circle back Chinese yuan pegged stablecoin. In December, crypto billionaire Justin Sun's blockchain Tron welcomed offshore Chinese yuan pegged TCNH. Okay. And this is KuCoin and Circle backing it. And you know Circle is WEF, right? We know Circle's WEF. So that should tell you something right there, right? KuCoin and Circle back Chinese pegged yuan stablecoin at $10 million round. And this was in March 15th, 2015. So 315, that's 9. Circle Ventures, venture arm of USDC issuer Circle, has invested in offshore Chinese yuan-backed stablecoin project CNHC. And I'm sure those letters probably even mean something or add up to something, but we won't look at that today. But yeah, so they're doing this on Tron. And, we've been over this before that Swift supports Tron. Okay. So, and we've gone over how Draper Dragons and all of that is connected. Maybe, and this is not the first time that Swift has ran in correlation to some BRICS news. So this really makes me intrigued. Let me see here. So yeah, so we know that they're already putting infrastructure in place for a BRICS cryptocurrency. And that's already happened on Tron, right? Connecting it to the yuan. So Tether launches yuan pegged stablecoin on Tron. Blah. And Tron's another one that people never really talk about, and it's harder to get access to Tron here. But honestly, it might not be a bad idea to hold on to some Tron, right? But let's go ahead and bring up Swift just to show you. So we have the receipts, right? Y'all know I'm not, we like to give receipts over here. It's like I know Underdog Research likes to as well. We like to give receipts. You can't come up to me and tell me, okay, you're just making that up, because I'm showing you exactly where the information is. You know what I mean? So, it's right there. Okay. Again, Draper connection right there, established in 2017. Of course, we go down lower and we see chain supported, right? I wonder if we can search to see if they support, was it CHNC or CNHC? Okay, I don't see any, and I wouldn't expect to, because that would just completely let the cat out of the bag. But What is it? Okay. Oh, CNHT. CNHT. Let me try that. Okay. No. Okay. So no, don't see it. But I don't think that means they don't support it, right? Because we've gone on here and found. Okay. Also, you can see True USD launches something as well. I know True USD used to be related to TrueFi. I don't know if it is anymore. So, and apparently there's a different way to write that. TCNH. Okay, so we covered them all. Let's keep reading here. Swifty Swift doing its own thing. Can't wait for the blast off. What's up, Dementia Joe? What's up, Draco Owens? What's good, bro? Hopefully I can get some Swift seed before it goes off. Trust truth. Yeah, that's a bad boy strategy. Yeah, Rich J. Her fans are fanatics. You know what? Trust truth. I've heard that. And I've heard that she's really big in China, or no, Japan. I think that was Theo Waff who said that. Shout out to Theo, passport bro extraordinaire. Yeah, no Diddy. I must have said something that was no Diddyable. Thank you for getting that out there for me. Trust truth. Good looking out, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. I think you were no Diddy in yourself there. That's a bad boy strategy. Yeah, I got you. Bad boy. Okay. Got you. I read a couple of Sky is Falling dollar debasement articles, but what happens to the average dollar consumer? $5 milk goes to $10, and then $5 milk goes to 30 yen. Yeah, that's something to be concerned about, and I think all of this dollar debasement fear is like, I think it's a little unfounded because a lot of American, BlackRock for crying out loud, still have their things into American dollars, right? But what are we seeing? That everything is slowly being converted to cryptocurrency. So could there be a point where everything that BlackRock has its funds in, like, slowly converts itself over to things like HBAR, things like Bitcoin, things like Ethereum, till they're like, okay, we can let the dollar slip now. Something to look at. And who will be hurt the most? Not the middle class, to be honest, probably, because the poor people are probably still going to get out of mud, right? There's I was watching a great video I had put in a telegram by Linval Williams, and he was just like, well, why do you think that immigrants are being let in? Because they'll just take the jobs that we won't do and not complain about it and make it. And I was like, I never thought about that, but you might be on to something there. So like it's sad days coming up for Americans, really, when you really think about it. People like to put one side of the blame for immigrants. And by the way, Mexico's economy is doing great. So it's not Mexican immigrants. It's, Venezuelan immigrants, because their currency literally failed. Venezuelan immigrants are going everywhere, even Iceland. And y'all know I watch a lot of Passport Bro content, right? So, so they have to come somewhere, and it's not their fault that their currency failed. It's their government's fault that it failed, and it's hard time for Americans coming up. I think people are gonna have to like start rooming. Like if they don't take advantage of this crypto game like we are doing, people might have to start rooming up. Like professionals might have to start rooming up to make things work in like a regular city. I mean, we see that, with you got shows like Friends, right? We've seen that with that type of thing. But you might have people rooming in like regular cities. You know what I'm saying? Like not New York, but regular cities. But that's a little aside. Thanks, Trust Truth. That's what I'm saying, bro. Network effect. Pump Swift coin to the Swifties. Via just asking if it's her coin. Don't make it fake and spammy. No, not at all. It doesn't. It doesn't. But hey, maybe she might want to get attached. But I think the point that I pushed a lot to you guys is with Tim Draper involved, I don't think retail even matters. It doesn't, because he's going to use this to push his riches, and he has these riches around the world, right? And specifically with the Draper Dragon, which we come over here. That's the wrong one. If we come over here and let's open up CryptoRank.com, right? Let's just understand who Tim Draper is. Like we don't have to go too much into it, but we'll go into like just look at his different VC firms. If I come over here and type in Draper, you're gonna get like a laundry list of Draper things. Adam Draper, his son, Draper Associates, Draper B1, Draper Cygnus, Draper Dragon, Draper eSpirit, Draper Gorin Home, Draper Roundtable, Draper Startup House, Draper University. Okay, how many of these have we covered in the last? Like we covered almost all of them. But Draper Gorin Home, he's connected to Casper Labs there, and through his son, he's connected to Caspa, which we're going to get into, or did we get into last show? I think we did. Either we're going to get into it or we got into it last show. So definitely check that out. Draper Associates, Ethereum, possibly, through Consensus, right? And countless hosts of other things, Propri, Gemini, Coinbase, right? Draper Dragon, we got him into, Swift, of course, but also very important, but never mentioned, Thundercore, right? IoTex, right? Oasis Labs, Oasis Protocol. And through Draper University, he's going to be connected to Stellar, which is connected to the US dollar. So he's got it covered all the way around. Here in BRICS, here with the US dollar, he can at any time he can switch his stuff from dollars to yuan and not have to break a sweat, not even worry about it. What did we just show? What did we just see? Or did I show it? I forgot to. No, I did show it. So Tron, ETH, Bitcoin, every network, and Stellar's not listed here, but we've shown you his various Stellar connections with Draper University, with XLR, with Coinbase. We've shown you all the Stellar connections. So even though it's here, you can kind of, even though it's not here listed, you should know that it is. And we all know that Stellar has connections to XRP, which is listed. So there we go, right? So any of these crypto networks, he can move his money through, no problem. And then when you add on to that Metapath, right? And if my guy Underdog Research is still listening, I think he planned on putting some more stuff out about Metapath, but I think I'm going to review what he already has said about Metapath, because I don't think that people really truly understand Metapath is a big, huge piece because now you throw on the tokenization of any asset that normally you would not want to move, or it would be very cost ineffective for you to move it in any other way but a token, right? So like real estate, oil, gas, any natural resource, any precious metal, any real estate, which remember I told you Propi is one of the things that one of crypto's currencies that he's backing. Just so many different things. Land, like, so obviously if we have real estate, we have like land rights and all of that. All of this could be moved over Metapath through Swift. So this is huge, guys. Like we can't, I feel like I'm understating it. I feel like I'm understating it. It's no way to condense all the things that he owns into one package and just hand it to you. But we've tried on here. We've tried, right? But it's huge, bro. It's huge. Swift and BRICS news is a stellar connection, dude. Appreciate it. And I like how you kind of said that, right? Swift and BRICS is a stellar connection. Wink, nod, wink, nod. Richard J. Big facts, what he said right there for show. Where is the best exchange to buy Swift? So, Bo, you can buy Swift on Coinbase because, again, how I told you, Stellar or Draper is intimately connected with Coinbase. He is an owner of Coinbase. He's heavily connected with Stellar. So yeah, the best exchange is Coinbase, but you can also buy it on Binance. So you can buy it in a decentralized manner as well. If you want to go onto Binance Smart Chain, something like a pancake swap, you can buy it in a decentralized manner if you want to that way. Maybe that's less fees. Maybe you don't want Coinbase in your business like that. So that's another way you can buy Swift if you want to via pancake swap and the it's Binance contract, which is another thing kind of very important for us to kind of list here. And this also kind of goes into the BRICS-ness of it as well. If we look at Swift contracts that it has, of course, Ethereum, right? Oh, sorry. It keeps giving me the wrong thing here because it knows I'm about to break something down that's important. So it's not allowing me to do it. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So if we look at it, they got Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Heco. And I think they also have a Tron contract too. So it's like Tron or OKX or something like that. So with Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Heco, and there's one other one too, which I think is on Tron. Don't quote me on that. I saw it. It says it's like DIX chain or something like that. It's something like that. But so with Binance and Ethereum and Heco, they kind of got everything covered with Swift as far as in Swift itself. But there you go. Like Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, you got, between those two, you got the whole world basically. But yeah, that's an important point to note. Okay, did not mean to switch that. Here we go. $165 trillion bond market flows into the $2 trillion crypto market. And a lot of bonds are kind of, so this is $1 trillion bond market flows into the crypto market. And a lot of people are converting their bonds into, well, okay, let's look at this here. So I think it's Ondo converts bonds to BlackRock Build L, which is another stablecoin. Build L. And I wouldn't be surprised if I looked up Build L and it wouldn't have it has some like gematria type feel to it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, yeah, here it is. Ondo Finance to move 95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund. So they move their stuff out of bonds, out of treasury bonds into BlackRock stuff and tokenized it on their blockchain. So you can already see kind of money being flown out of kind of the dollar and into cryptocurrency. So, but you can kind of say that BlackRock Build L is $1 too. You can kind of say that, but here it is. Ondo Finance is shifting backing of its assets of its OUSG token to BlackRock's Build L tokenized fund from a less desirable short-term treasury bond ETF. So they move from short-term treasury bonds into Build L, which is BlackRock's tokenized US dollar. Okay. So very, very interesting. Okay. And basically this Build L can be converted to from BlackRock stablecoin to USD Circle at any time. And what did we just see with Circle? Made a deal to be able to convert to yuan, which we just read that, right? We read that right here. So all while we're talking and focusing on certain things, right? All of this infrastructure is being built in the background. And I think it's important that people recognize that. But I think people are not like the focus is like meme coins and all this other stuff. And we're missing the fact that all of this infrastructure is being set up behind us, right? Um, and the fact that, well, maybe we're not missing it because we're really great investors. We watch great channels like this one, like Underdog Research, like Maximus Crypto, like Crypto Future and ETF, right? They probably still think that cryptos is funny fringe money that might not never make it. This like this new asset class, right? How they hit you with that one? The new asset class, like, oh, it's this little engine that could that might still not make it, y'all. Want to be careful. You want to be careful. Wink, nod. It might not still make it, bro. It might not still make it. I'm sorry. It's just so comical to me every time I say it and think about it. What's y'all price prediction for this run? I'm looking at like the 30 something cent area, 37 cent, and I base that off of Harmony One. This is not financial advice. This is just what I'm thinking from my portfolio. So like the 30 cents area, that's where I'm looking at. Collapsing the ladder onto the middle class, straight onto the poor is the goal. Yeah, and it's looking really like the middle class has been disappearing, but at this point, it's really going to disappear. Like really. So you're gonna have like just quote unquote rich, lower rich, super rich, and poor, right? So it's getting there like more and more, and like people are figuring it out. Shout out to Simon Family Investments, right? Shout out to Aaron and Gordon, right? My man's was on it years ahead of some other people, right? Out here moving to Mexico, making his dollar stretch, right? Um, unless you got some savvy people like that coming out here, like living in America is going to be real hard for people. And you know how they got people, you know how they got us, in America where we feel like, we can't leave. We can't, like every place else is too scary out here. We don't want to do that. Immigrants have been doing jobs that we didn't want them to do. That's how they pay for U.S. college kids who get finance degrees and buy BTC to take care of abuela, abuela, the grandmother. For those who don't know the Spanish, um, yeah, yeah, that's true. They've been doing jobs that we didn't want to do. I agree, but we're hitting a certain point. Like, believe me, I've seen like different resumes of foreign folk, and like they're coming to America with masters, right? And they're taking these master programs in like in different places. They're taking these master programs, so things like tech, even tech, might not have too many years left in it, bro. So if you want to get on the tech, you better get in quick, get your certifications up, take IPs, Python class, take Theo's Cloud Azure class, because in a few years tech is probably going to be really, really, really done. So now's the time before it's too late. What's up, Yusuf El Bay? What's up? Shout out, brother. Gotta represent those L's, right? Tim Draper and these billionaires connected are not concerned with retail investors. 100%, bro. They are focused on moving money and focused on corporations and financial institutions. All money leads to big money. 100%. Like, and I botched this, so I'm going to reread it. Like, this comment cannot be understated. Tim Draper and these billionaires are connected, are not concerned with retail. Okay. Tim Draper and these billionaires connected are not concerned with retail investors. Get that, guys. They are moving money and focus on corporations and financial institutions. All money leads to big money. Okay. They're moving money and focused on corporations and financial institutions. All money leads to big money. And how much have we shown you that, right? And all the different going back here, right? All the different exchanges that Tim Draper is connected to, right? Literally, right? And all the different kind of like payroll programs. We did touch on those on when we were talking the exchange show. Go check out my exchange show where I talked about exchanges that Tim Draper was connected to. But to be honest, I missed so many exchanges that I found later. This man is connected to Coin DCX, biggest exchange in India. He owns it, okay? And all the venture capital things that Coin DCX does. Coinbase and venture capital and all the things that they do. So Coinbase, CoinDX, Gemini, a whole bunch of different exchanges in Singapore and one in Malaysia, an exchange in the Philippines. And what did we go over with Underdog Crypto and Shook Focus, right? How Swift was talking to Mizuho Bank, right? And me and Max connected that to Jasmine, right? Like, it's just so much, bro. It's so much. Like, what do they even care? Like, they don't care about retail, bro. They don't, because they're moving the money through all these exchanges. And what was Tim Draper also an initial investor in? Robinhood, right? Another exchange, stock exchange, and cryptocurrency exchange. Like, they're just they're not, bro. They're not concerned about it. And this is an asset that I'm sure that they're going to empower. Okay. It just wouldn't, it would make, it would, yeah, they're just definitely going to empower this asset. Like, there's what we continue to make connections, and we will continue to make even more connections. But again, yeah, we've shown you how many different exchanges Chim Draper is connected with. Like, let's just go over here right quick and just show you a couple. Just why not? Ledger, right? Where a lot of people, which you can kind of call that in the exchange too, right? Cold storage wallet. Let's just go. Okay, there we go. Just with this alone, right? So we talked about Bit Refill. If you guys are Bitcoin maxis, I know we're on the Gentleman of Crypto, right? And King and Zay are like kind of Bitcoin maxis. You know, this is like basically a Bitcoin exchange, if you will, where you can get gift cards with Bitcoin and all of that type of stuff, right? I know you guys have, maybe you guys haven't heard of Bit Refill, but here we go, right? Gift cards, phone refills, Sims, gaming, travel, Bit Refill. So money's flowing through that for Draper. I had this feeling like I'm not sharing. Okay, I think I okay. I think I yeah. I'm still sharing. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got Bitcoin. Of course, we told you about Coinbase, which is on here. Boom. There are a couple of exchanges on here as well, but Ethereum, a couple payment systems. So not only exchanges, but payment systems like Swift, right? Gemini. Here's another exchange. Hotmail, you have that. MSN. So let's go down here. Robinhood, there you go. See Robinhood over there in the corner. So just think about all the exchanges, not just cryptocurrency exchanges, right? He's also invested in the Singaporean exchange. We showed you that last week, or I think we showed you that on Crypto Future Show. YePay, YePay, right here, another payment system. Wire, another payment system. So, like, does he really care about? Like, no, he doesn't care about like this coin doesn't need investors or retail. I'm sorry. This coin doesn't need retail is what I'm trying to drill home for you guys here. A couple of these things too are like exchanges and payment systems, like for instance, Rise. Let's take Rise for instance. Web3 enabled payroll and compliance for the modern workforce. So he's trying to make sure not only is he controlling the cryptocurrencies, he's controlling the exchanges in which the currency flows on, right? It's insane. It's insane. But all the more reason to get you so hyped up about Swift Coin that this is the dude that's behind it. Like, man, I cannot say enough. Let's do Draper Dragon because so you can see, right? Because maybe somebody's seeing this for the first time, they don't realize, okay, Draper Dragon has the same name, but maybe it's a different Draper. Well, there the guy is right there. Okay. Um, so there it is. Roger Ver keeps doing this. Roger Ver OG dropped. Roger Ver OG dropped name Draper. After that, I was sold on Taylor Swift coin. I like that, Jay Rich. I like that. Rich J. I like that. The elite, the rich, and the poor. Okay, I got you. Exactly, Dementia Joe. Exactly. And I love that name too, by the way. The elite, the rich, and the poor is where we're headed. 100%. Here we go, G, dropping some knowledge on us. What's up, G? Thanks for coming through, bro. Tim Draper's son, Adam Draper, posted on Twitter that Coinbase is a $10 trillion company. Gotta love that. Okay. Bo, thank you. No problem. And Janet Hayes, I got Swift C through Uniswap. That is another decentralized way that you can get Swift. And if you're ever kind of wondering, like, how do I get that coin? How do I get some coin? Come over to Coin Market Cap and you just go to markets, and it'll tell you the ways that you can get coins. This is on Coin Market Cap. So Uniswap, Coinbase, OKX. Remember, I told you they had an OKX address. They don't list it on this for whatever reason, but they do have an OKX address. PancakeSwap, HTX, which is Hecko, I believe. Huobi, Gay.io, KuCoin, BingX. So, just come through here. It'll tell you. It will tell you. I didn't think they were on KuCoin. I think that's new. I did not think they were on KuCoin. So I think this is new that they're on KuCoin. Swift Trade, Polynex, MDEX, Hit BTC. So yeah. What's up, the one? Todd Malik. What's up, brother? Changed your thing. The upcoming Metapath video released this week still connects back to information BlackRoot Investing first released on your deep, thorough research on Draper. What has been? Thanks, brother. I appreciate you connecting my research on that, bro. That's really nice. I really appreciate that. So definitely go over there and check out the Underdog Research's new Metapath video. Like Metapath, guys, I think like Metapath is really being underplayed in this whole Swift message, but like it's really one of the keys. Like for real talk there. And let me reread this. I feel like I didn't do it justice. The upcoming Metapath video released this week still connects back to BlackRoot Investing information. First released with your deep, thorough research on Draper. What has been so I'm having trouble, y'all, reading today. I don't know what's that about. What's going on with that? With all the Draper Association and connections that Swift has going for it. What's up? Shout out Riviera Group, long-time watcher, long-time patron. What's up, Scott? With all the Draper associations and connections that Swift has going for it, why do you think he hasn't been spending any money on marketing, promoting the community building with Swift? I think because not all the infrastructure is completely in place yet. I honestly do believe, and this might I honestly do believe that these people move it with a certain timing. Like there has to be a certain timing. It has to hit certain timings for it to be cosmically, if that's the word you want to use, or energetically chakra or whatever, right? Any one of those type of terms, like it has to hit the right timing for these people, right? Or, or I don't think it works out for them, like, or it works better for them with certain timings. So to answer your question thoroughly and directly, I think it needs to be a certain timing and certain infrastructure needs to be put in place. Like, and I think those things kind of go hand in hand, the infrastructure and the timing. Okay. That might seem like a woo answer, but it's a for real answer. Anyone in Swift and XCN? I am. I'm in both. Living in Central Florida. What is up? I don't know if I seen you in here before or not. But yeah, bro. I'm definitely in both. Packing my Swift C and XCN and just waiting for the ride. For sure, bro. Same here. And check out Shook Focus's videos on XCN. He did some great work. My guy Shook Focus did some great work on those XCN videos. Shout out to him. And like I said, we've collaborated on the Swift deal. Yusuf El Bay. What is going on? Let's see here. What is going on? The upcoming Metapath research on Swift will come full circle to research first revealed through Black Rue. You continue to be spot on in your research. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. A lot of people aren't paying attention to the evolution of the financial system. I agree. A lot of people are not paying attention to it, and they're so caught up in other things. And I don't get it. I just don't get it, bro. But we are paying attention, and we're really going to profit from that. Definitely try to share the content out to people, but at this point, like I almost feel like I try to share the content to as many people and spread the word, right? But we're just going to benefit from it, right, guys? Like people aren't paying attention, but we are, and we're gonna reap the benefits for real for this, right? Like we're showing people the research. We don't have to do this. We can keep the research completely, to ourselves. Like we just said, right? Draper doesn't care about. I don't think this coin is going to come down to retail and marketing. I think it's just already set in place, and it's going to happen. Just period. And nothing is needed from retail. That's what I'm basically telling you guys. Like I don't think a dang on thing is needed from retail. No type of marketing or whatever. It's just going to happen, right? We've made these BRICS connections, right? We've made the connections to Tim Draper and what he's got going on. We made these connections to Metapath. And what has BlackRock and JP Morgan always said? Tokenization. Well, guess what? With Metapath, Swift can do that. It can tokenize, and it can send it to all these different platforms. Tokenized everything to every platform we just saw, right? Tron, XRP, Stellar, Binance, Ethereum, right? Every one of those, and even more, because we haven't even touched on Polkadot and all of that, and how Draper's connected and owns Polkadot through his son. All of these different things are connected, right? So it really doesn't, like, people are just gonna miss out, right? But hey, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Not financial advice, just what I'm thinking, my own portfolio, right? XCN is deep as well. I mean, I'm okay. I think the N was missed. I'm in XCN deep as well. Okay. Woo. I'm like dementia Rue today, bro. I have no idea what's going on. Why I can't talk straight today or read today. Let's go, Dementia Joe. What's up? Living in South Florida, paying respects to Dementia Joe over here. I seen Dementia Joe on some Max streams. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Yes, did really well from 2020 to 21. Big gains, big gains. My XCN and Swift are deep in both. And let me go ahead. Let me kill that. Let me stop sharing for a bit or put it on my face or whatever. Here. Let me see. Let me stop sharing because I did this on Crypto Futures channel, and I think it would be great to do it on here as well on our channel. Let's see, I'm trying not to like show any of my information. Let's see, what do we want to do? How are we going to do that? Let's just delete that, and it should. Okay, boom. All right, just give me a second here. Because it all comes back full circle here. It really does. Okay. So we've made plenty of stellar connections on here, right? Now you got me saying that. Whoever said that earlier. Yeah, we've made plenty of stellar connections, like both two stellar and stellar connections, right? Let's go ahead and let's see. Replace screen sharing. Entire screen. Boom. So I did this on Crypto Futures channel. I don't know if I did it on my own. But here, right, do we have all these Draper connections to Elon Musk, right? Where? Okay, there we go. So Elon Musk, Twitter, which Draper was initially invested in, Tesla, which Draper was initially invested in, and something else did SpaceX, right? SpaceX as well, which is right here. So there's all these connections with Draper and Elon Musk. There are many connections to Draper and Stellar as well through Jet McCaleb, Pantera Capital, right? Coinbase. There's many connections with Draper there, right? So we got all that going for us. We got the Peter Thiels of the world there too. You can even throw Stronghold in here with Sean Bennett and his connections to Stellar and XRP. Like, you got all of that there. So the US dollar, when you think about Stronghold having its own USD, Stronghold USD, I don't think the US dollar is going to completely die. Maybe the BRICS nations currency end up being like a little bit more than it, but the dollar is not going to just be like Venezuela and collapse. You know what I mean? I don't foresee that happening. Just my speculation, given the fact that Stronghold USD, PayPal, PayPal USD, we got all these, BlackRock USD, Ripple USD, so I don't think that the dollar is going to completely collapse. Okay. But I brought this up to show this one, which chain, which is what XCN used to be called, is connected here to Stellar and Visa. Okay. So all of that is there. Wire, we just saw Wire with Tim Draper too, right? That he owns Wire. So all of these different payment systems, the Stripes of the world, the all those different ones that were connected to all those gentlemen that we were looking at here, Stripe, PayPal, OpenAI, all these different gentlemen showing different payment systems, PayPal, Stripe, Affirm, all of these kind of feed into this stellar platform, right? And Circle is definitely a part of that, right? And then all of these, which kind of have Draper connections, we connected Onera to Hedera through Arcanex and how they're tokenizing BlackRock funds. We told you that he's a Casper. He owns that as well. We connected him to Stellar. Their stronghold there, and I forget what this is in the middle here. So IBM's definitely connected to Casper. We know this. IBM's definitely connected to Stronghold. We know this. IBM WorldWire uses Stellar. We know this. So all of these connections are here. And Fireblocks, I think Fireblocks just made a deal with somebody yesterday. I think it was Coinbase, right? We know Fireblocks is connected to Sologenic, which is on XRP, which, XRP's connections to Stellar. All of this stuff feeds into each other, bro. It all feeds in. And of course, we got the World Economic Forum kind of here. Like, all of this stuff feeds in. Like, everyone should be like really ecstatic with what we got going on here with Swift, right? And this stuff is part of the connection. Oh crap, I never shared that, did I? Or what happened there? I thought I shared. Okay, let me go. And oops, we got the wrong. We got the wrong insignia up here. Let me see if I can change that. But shout out to Simon Family Investments. We have no problem showing their stuff around here. One of my favorite shows here on the network. Okay. Let me share again because I thought I replaced it and I thought I saw that worked. Okay, I guess it's not working. How do I stop screen sharing? Tire screen. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I guess it did not share. We'll go back and cover that just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That's where we left off. Okay, going back here, this is where we were showing you guys. Okay, so let's go back to Elon. So Elon is connected to Draper through Tesla, Twitter, and SpaceX. And we know Elon and Peter Thiel started PayPal. PayPal has the PayPal USD. So they have their own US stablecoin. Stripe, Palantir, OpenAI. We know Jed McCaleb of Stellar, who started Stellar, is connected to Elon via OpenAI. You can see those things right there. Pantera Capital is apparently connected to Jed McCaleb. He also did some things with XRP, right? So we can already see, there's an intimate relationship between XRP and Stellar. Sean Bennett and Stronghold, XRP, Stellar, and Stronghold uses IBM, which kind of brings us all into this picture here. IBM WorldWire uses Stellar. IBM is intimately involved with Casper and Stronghold. There's also connections there with HBAR and the HBAR consensus protocol. I think IBM is one of their HBAR governing council members. I forget who this is in the center here. If anybody knows who that is in the center, I think that's Interledger maybe. But here is also Stellar. That's used with IBM WorldWire. We got Fireblocks here. We got World Economic Forum. We got looks like maybe Swift there, like the other Swift. We got USDC. We got Wire, which Draper owns, right? All of that feeding in. Visa. But we have the XCN here, Chain. It used to be called Chain. Got that connected there, right? So all of these things feeding in should make you very, very, very bullish about SWIFT in that it connects into Stellar, so it can be a part of this entire ecosystem if it wants. But it's kind of the BRICS side of this ecosystem, even though it can also feed into Stellar. Okay, so this is kind of seeing it from the other side, but all of this connects into SWIFT because of the Stellar, right, involvement. Just so we know there. Okay, and I think that was being shared this time for real. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what keeps happening. It keeps switching every time I come over here and try to go down. No Diddy. I'm deep in both. Got some other utility and 2 main banks just to get my initial investment and let SWIFT and XCN ride. That's cool living in Central Florida. UDC underdog in the house from H. Eduardo 85. Demetri Joe still would like to fatten these bags for show. Yusuf El Bebe. I have XCN very diversified. Salute. Very true statement. Yusuf, I'm definitely paying attention. So Demetri Joe. Spiderweb for H. Eduardo 85. I really appreciate all you do. You and Underdog do extremely great research. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. It's impeccable. Thank you, sir. Yes, wild. With him being a billionaire, I doubt if he let Swift Seas fail. 100%. Peace out, y'all. Peace out, Demetri Joe. Brian Merck. He owns all that Silk World BTC. Not all of it. See, and that was one of the things. Like, he was sold part of it, which was America still has a whole bunch of that Silk Road BTC, but Draper has like 30K of it. But America has a big chunk to the tune of like, I think it's like 200K Bitcoin. So they got a huge chunk of that still. But Draper has some. To the tune of like 30K. Living in Central Florida sounds great. Definitely going to hit it big out here. All I needed to do is look for that XCN with Shook's videos. I'm in. Thanks. Shook XCN is way too undervalued. Rooted Truth. What's up, Shook Focus Digital? We just singing your praises, my brother, and telling people to go check out your videos on XCN. Very, very wonderful work, my friend, as always. Exactly. We are all in the right place for success. Yusuf hoping and praying and remaining patient 100%. YF Capital, what is up? Or WF Capital, what is up? Yo. Bo, I like your style and presenting information. You're doing, keep it up. You're doing an awesome job. I appreciate that, Bo. I appreciate that. Same here. I live in Central Florida. I'm deep. Also, this is my second bull cycle, but I watched the 2017 bull cycle, so I know how important these 4-year cycles are. 100% Yusuf El Bebe. That's what I've been telling people, and that's why I've been telling. A shout out to my guy, International Passport. I was on his channel, and he gave me a shout out of appreciation last year. He was like, I was afraid of crypto, and like you came on, and ever since he's been like, my man IP has been deep in the crypto game since we talked about it, and that's what I love to see. I love to see brothers from all different countries because IP's like black dude in England. I think he's Caribbean background though, but whatever. I love to see dudes, all types of dudes, not just brothers, all types of dudes. I love to see people benefit from this crypto, right? I love whoever rocks with me. No matter no matter their hue, right? So yeah, IP picked it up, and he's been like loco, like insane studying crypto ever since, and he's made it a part of his channel. So shout out to IP. Definitely check out International Passport if you guys want to check out and learn some stuff about like places you can go spend your money once this bull run is over. But yeah, like it's so like we've been preparing for this bull cycle for how long, guys? Like you guys know we've been talking bull cycle since like 2022, right? Since the bearness hit, right? Um, it's very important to take advantage of this bull cycle, which I don't need to tell you guys. But if anybody who's watching this for the first time, the bull cycle is going to go from, not financial advice, just what I'm thinking, from right now all the way to like the end, of 2025. All right. So it's very imperative right now to start stacking bags if you haven't already and taking advantage of this year, right? And this next year coming up. We've covered and told you guys how the BIS is going to make it so central banks can start converting their money into crypto coming January 1st of next year. So that it's going to just really that, and like whoever the new president is, like the markets tend to boom after that. So man, just like markets are going to boom. So not financial advice, just what I'm thinking from now all the way to like the end of 2025, like third or fourth quarter 2025. You said my first real bull run, so I'm new. I'm in disbelief of what's possible, but I have my exit strategy in place. And also, real name is Allah El Din. Appreciate you for coming through, brother. Thanks for sharing your real name. Appreciate you. Appreciate all my listeners, guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Patience is the key. Don't get fudded out. Stay focused, hollow strong, and you'll be happy you did. 100%, brother. Summed it up perfectly. Gotta share that for sure. Right there. All of that. All of that. All of that. Not getting flooded, brother. Patience is the key. I'm set with my bags packed. Have dry powder if needed. There you go. Swift and XCN just hit 15. I'm good. That's being conservative and safe. But I'm looking more for the 50-cent mark, of course. Okay. Nice to meet you, Allah El Din. I'm selling everything I can to earn a decent passive income from during the bear season, and I'm not ever selling my Bitcoin and my ISO coins. There you go, brother. Yep. Underdog is HIW. I found you. I was doing some research and I found the two best researchers in crypto. So cool. 100%, bro. That's cool. Thank you for that, brother. Definitely. Underdogs with like the baddest researcher around out here, bro. 100%. I feel the same, Root. It's not enough of us into crypto, so I support my tribes 100%. Maximus Crypto, what is going on, Max? Thanks for coming through, bro. Like I said, you guys, I do a show like about every 2 weeks with Max on his channel. It's my guy right there, just like Underdog Crypto is my guy. Should Focus my guy. Crypto Futures my guy. Like my guys. And shout out to my MYC network. My guy Dion, had him on like a couple weeks ago. Another one of my guys. I'm probably missing somebody. Definitely, of course, Should Focus. We said him too already. Like I'm probably missing somebody else, but everybody, like all my guys out here, the professor. Been a while since we did live with the professor. I know we're trying to get that set up as well. But anybody I'm missing, definitely, it's a lot of shows out here. I appreciate, and I try to tell you guys the realest info to get to, right? Somebody who's not gonna, people who are not gonna shill to you, but offer true research to you, information where you can see it right in front of your face, and you can make your own decision, right? Oh, and of course, shout out to Crypto Blood. I did miss a couple that I wanted to tell you guys about. Crypto Blood, of course, Simon Family Investments, of course, Trek with 2Ks, of course, the Gentleman Crypto lineup, King and Zay, Crypto and Down. Gotta mention the network people for sure. Simon Family Investments. All of those shows, definitely check them out, y'all. I've been accumulating since 2022, 100%. Best time. I'll stop at the end of August. Kind of float out. And then I'll let everything ride until next year, 100%. I still got cryptos from 2020. There you go, bro, for sure. Didn't sell in 2021. I gotta chase these off too. Swift and XCN is the only thing I'm accumulating. Hate to make my average higher since I got a decent entry, but the reward and less than a penny is a steal. 100%, bro. That's how I am too. Like I felt like I'm good with my Swift bags, but I almost want to get more because it's less than a penny, bro. Like I feel a lot of people are gonna be like real sad that they missed out Swift under a penny. I really feel like that. I feel like I've invested so much, nothing that I'm willing to lose. I'm confident God is involved. I don't know if I need to accumulate anything more. Got you, brother. Yeah. Like, yeah, all of that, bro. Like, trusted in the research, done so much great research on this, and like, nothing feels greater than when you've done the research, you stuck to your plan, and you see it, right? You see, yep. And you see it come to fruition, right? I can't tell you guys how many how many LCX shows that I've done on here, right? About LCX before, it was way before people like other people were talking about it, right? And it was so great to see LCX come to fruition, right? Of course, we have many different ones on our show like that we've seen come to fruition. LCX, Caspa, AOZ, AIOZ. Just Seek. We had so many different ones like that, right? Jasmine and shout out to Max. Like I said, Max is the best Jasmine researcher out there, guys. Definitely check out his channel. Like we've seen so many come to fruition on this channel, right? And just think, right? We've seen 10Xs, right? 10Xs, and it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And that's one of the things we think about IP. One of the things that International Passport wants to do is he wants to introduce more brothers to crypto. Like that's one of his passions. That's his calling. And, shout out to IP for that. And he's taken that on. And I think really if this might be one of the last bastions left for people that want to, I don't want to say leave the matrix, but want to change their family, the trajectory of their family, put that way, right? And this will just get you in line and get people in line for the next thing and the next thing. But you always have your investing research to fall back on. You'll be always able to invest this market, the stock market, right? You know, it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing, right? Um, and especially when you find people, great people like the people I mentioned, who are out here sharing their research with you, you know, and out here caping for everyone to succeed, and not like give you, you know, their old stuff or their old bag or their old whatever to just dump on you, that are actually out here giving you good research for you all to succeed. Man, God bless everybody who's out here doing that, right? God bless them all of them. No matter what God you pray to, or if you think, you know, God is within us, and you know, God does say that. He's like, you know, I made you in my image, so we are, right? Whether you think that God's within you and you're God or whatever, God bless everybody out there, right? Just out here providing great research on YouTube, right? And it's doing nothing but asking people to share and providing good research. You know, God bless us, bless all those people out there. I love it, bro. I love it. I really love it. And I'm gonna continue to win out here, guys, for sure, for sure. Um, what is enough Swift? It feels like there isn't enough Swift. Well, for me, if I'm thinking that it's going to make it to 30 something cents, right? Then that means I need 3 million to, or yeah, 3 million. If it's going to make it to 30 cents, then I need 3 million. And the logic there is, you know, if it made it to $1, 1 million would be $1, right? So that logic, 33 cents at 3 million would be $1 million. Okay. Like the quick, I hope everybody gets the quick math we did there. You know, different people have said different things. Like I heard Crypto Future, shout out to him again. He was like, bro, I'll be happy with 25 cents. So for him, maybe 4 million is where he's at, right? So, but for me, 3 million, 33 cents, boom. Okay. Um, you know, that's where I'm looking. Um, but yeah, I have tons of coins that I like, tons of coins that, you know, I have a lot of. Um, you know, so how much is enough? I say set your own target, right? If you think this Swift is going to get to 33 cents, then you would need like 3 million to have $1 million, right? Um, if you're in XCN, do you think XCN could get to $1? Or do you think XCN could get to 10 cents? If you think XCN could get to 10 cents, then you might want to have 10 billion XCN, which at this point I think is something like, what is that? How much would that be? 10 million XCN, I think would be like 40. Ooh, that'd be a lot of money. But you know, for some people, right? 10 million XCN, I think would be 40K at this point, or a little under 40K. 3 million Swift at this point would be something like what, 22K or something like that, or somewhere close to that. You know, Velo, I really like Velo a lot on the Swift platform. That Velo, at 1.4 cents, I think you would need what, 14K. If you think that's going to get to $1, if you think it's going to get to 50 cents, you would need 28K, right? So that's basically how I do my targets of how much I want to own. I set a price target, and like maybe at that point I'm going to say, okay, drop dead, I'm out. You know, I got my million, I'm done, I'm out of here, right? So another great, so it's a good pullback on Velo right now, 1.03 cents. That's a really good pullback. I didn't think you would see this under 2 cents, under 2 cents. But we got all the way down to 1.029 with Velo here. So great buy at where it is at right now. Great buy, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Well, I'm missing stuff here. Smash the like for Rue. Appreciate it, Max. I think I read that. I'm losing it over here, y'all. I'll probably make one more purchase of Swift. I'll have around 4 million after this next purchase. Let's go, Yusuf. Nice, bro. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice, bro. Bare minimum, I think a nice good bag of Swift to have is at least 100K, if not 1 million. I'm at 3 million Swift, 3 million XEN. Let's go. Because you can scale out and leave some and let it ride for your next go. See, that's a great idea, actually. Of course, like that's a nice idea. That's a nice idea. I don't know. I didn't mean to say that the way it came out. Like, that's a great idea. You can scale out and leave some to ride for your next year. So yeah, that's an excellent point. So like, say that you were trying to get to 1 million, right? And you got 4 million, and so it gets to 33 cents. You have excess that you can just leave and let ride for that like moon bag. I like that. I like that, Yusuf. Exactly, 100%. I've been did the math. Been did the math. There you go, bro. Like, and a lot of people don't think about the math. That's the only reason I say it. Because that's how I roll. I like to think of it that way. Yes, sir. 30 cents. Esco 215. Am I the only person that wants Swift to dump so they can get a fat bag at a discount? I'm mad behind on accumulating. Oh, bro, I don't think I wanted to dump anymore because when it dumped that last time, I came through and I got some more. I got some more when it dumped last time. I'm like, yeah, buddy. But hey, I wouldn't be mad if it did. I would just grab some more. So either way, I'm still I'm confident in what I researched here. What's up, Teddy? Here is Blockchain Teddy. You can catch Blockchain Teddy in our Telegram group. I know he does some nice work on some meme coins in there and shares it with the people. Like I said, people who share great information. God bless him. God bless him. God bless Teddy there. Living in Central Florida, ABT Bonk, Turbo, XCN, Swift. All my plays. I like to get 3 million out. Yeah, because Velo will hit $1 one day. 100%, bro. 100%. 18K for 10 million XCN. Okay, I thought I was saying that. I thought I was like way off on that. Thank you, E. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. So 18K for 10 million XCN. That means XCN hits 10 cents. $1 million right there. No tax implications. You got to figure that out on your own. Whatever. But like $1 million right there. Boom, lock it up. I'm happy with 25 cents, and I'll take 75K, 75% of the Swift and XCN, and let the rest ride. 100%. Trust truth. In my brain, the maths ain't mathing, but I get it. Thanks. No problem, brother. No problem. H Eduardo 85. I traded my ADA and Polka and XCN to get 1 million Swift. Now I have 2 million. Okay, bro. Let's go. Let's go. It's more than one way to make life-changing money. You can do it with a bunch of 10x and higher cap coins with less risk. You see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, You just got and see, I see Yusef's a math guy out here, right? You could do it that way too. And I love the opportunity that we have in front of us with this, because you can split that pie a whole bunch of different ways, right? And I just talk about it. I'm giddy, bro, over here with this, right? Like, man, guys, like, should be very like blessed with the opportunity that we have in front of us, right? Man, my blue check mark is just jacking me up, bro. 35 on general crypto, 21 on Black Rue investing. I don't know what's going on with this. Well, 23 on my YouTube channel, 8 on Gentleman of Crypto YouTube channel. But on Twitter, the Gentleman of Crypto YouTube is or Twitter or X is definitely killing my Twitter or X. Definitely, we're trying to grow the X, guys. So if you guys don't follow me on X, it's X at Black Rue, just like it is on YouTube at Black Rue. So definitely come on through and follow me over there. Wonderful show today. We got up to 87 viewers. Talk about Taylor Swift, right? That whole 87. Her man, Travis Kelce. That's his number, 87. So it all comes back to Taylor Swift. Have a good night, guys. Very nice show. Everybody talking and conversing. I appreciate it. We have some superstar. We have a whole bunch of superstars, but I love it. The content creators that came through, Maximus Crypto, Underdog Research, Shook Focus. I appreciate it. Definitely, we'll be catching you guys on Saturday. Thanks so much for coming through, guys. I'm out. Peace.